Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got more Challengers Korea coming your way. Oh, shut on. 423. Delete those. Oh shit, you know what I was supposed to do? That's why I had YouTube open, because I was going to check to double check that I actually uploaded the semi-final VODs. And it looks like I did. Sweet. Oh, they already have decent views, I guess. Game 3 has 25 views and something. Sonoval versus OZ has 60. Which video has the most views for me? Oh, it's my highlight videos. I stopped doing those, though. Which one has the most views for VOD? Jag versus Sonoval, week 6, game 1, 96 views. Interesting. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for game 2 to start up, and let's see if Spear Gaming are going to make any subs. Do they have any substitutions prepared for us, is the question. Who do you think is the next big thing on CK? I think Scarlet has a lot of potential. But that might also just be because Elma Mystic like to funnel into him. I think he might look better than what I actually think he is. I don't think there's anybody that's gonna. I don't think there's anybody that's gonna be like Hybrid. Like Hybrid was really fucking, just really undeserving of being in CK, and he's proved that in LCK. Scarlet's pretty good though. He has really good mechanics. But as we see, no substitutions being made, it appears. Spear Gaming confident with the roster that they have. And for some reason they leave Aphelios open. I don't understand letting Jaguar get Aphelios, but nonetheless they allow it to happen anyway. I would like to see Ornn possibly be picked up here for Rich. But we do see the Trundle picked up. And we do see the Gragas Hover, which is a champion Winter loves to play. He likes, like I've been saying, loves to play those gap closers. And so that he can go for those dragon steals, and Gragas is one of the best at dragon stealing, so Beyond will certainly have to look out for that. I fully expect... Oh, and he beat me to it. I was going to say I fully expect an Azir pick here, but I guess we're not going to see that. We do get the Jace pick, so we do get to see Destroy play Jace again. And that really was the recipe for their win against Brionne Blade Game 2, and certainly looking like a winnable game now for Spear Gaming when it comes to the draft, as we see Rich is going to be playing that Aatrox again. As the Azir is going to be banned away. It would be very surprising to see... the Jace could be flexed to mid, but it'd be very surprising to see Tank play Jace. I feel like it doesn't really fit his playstyle. The ranged version of Jace, yes, but then switching to the melee version is when that starts to be unfamiliar territory for Tank. So I fully expect that to be Destroy playing the Jace. Which he had quite the game on that the other day. Is Thresh going to be the last ban for Dynamics? You know, personally, I don't think I'd ever ban a hook champion against Zeus, just because you have a better chance of winning the lottery than him being landing a majority of his hooks in the game. Now, as we've been seeing, basically all of 2020 has been really struggling on those hook champions. Is Zoe's going to be the last ban for Spear Gaming? Corki would be a very good pick here, and certainly like it just because you do have the AP and AD threat at once on the Corki. Kuzan, as we see, is 2-0 on the Corki. Loves to play those champions that you can just snowball with as long as you farm. I am surprised to not see him play the Lissandra though. I don't know if he wants to... Oh, Nautilus again. Ah, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it. Hopefully we'll see a good game out of Zeus. I'd like to see that. Kiana would be a very interesting pick for tank. On the occasion that he plays the Assassins, it's very coin flip. It's going to be locked in. But I trust his Kiana. That's one of the Assassins that he's better at playing. Is the Kiana for sure. Ooh, Set would be a great pick here. Was left open this entire phase, and if they could get that at support, their front line is nasty. And it is indeed going to be locked in. So it's going to be the Set support most likely. So with that, we will be seeing Destroy play Jace against Rich's Aatrox in the jungle. We will see Winter versus Beyond on the Gragas versus Trundle respectively. Mid lane, we have Tank's Kiana versus Kuzan's Corki. And in the bottom lane, Spear Gaming will run the Aphelios Nautilus bot lane. That is very popular. And Dynamics will run the Var Set bot lane. That is also very popular. And it'll be quite the interesting matchup between these two. And here we go, going into game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Team Dynamics had their way with Spear Gaming in game 1. But can Spear Gaming win now that they are on the blue side? Can they get the blue side buff that they desperately need to make this a match? They have the draft set up properly for it. Let's see if they can execute properly. Ladies and gentlemen, Spear Gaming versus Team Dynamics. Here we go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be starting up this game. Spear Gaming now on the blue side, like I said, looking for that blue side buff. LG Gaming Monitor and Hot 6 are the sponsors, as usual. Make sure to try out those new Hot 6 drinks. They don't even sponsor me, and I'm saying this.
그래서 이거는 일종의 좀 바로서 지켜주는 용도라고 보는 게 맞을 것 같아요. 심지어 이번 시즌 처음 쓰는 거예요. 이게 지금 그래서 저도 세보니까 국어 선수 16번째 챔피언입니다. 맞습니다. 거의 뭔가 거기 기록을 남기듯 뽑은 세트인가요?
사실 뭐 서포터 쪽에서는 그렇게 다양한 어떤 픽보다는 대세 챔프 몇 개를 가지고 이제 하는 경우도 많은데 물론 중간중간 선택적인 그런 모습도 있겠습니다만은 그것은 뭐 특히나 많은 챔피언들이 사용을 했었어요.
그래서 이거는 이제 경기를 만약 승리까지 가져가게 된다면 이제 보고 있는 다른 팀들한테 압박 넣기도 그만큼 좋은 거겠죠. 지금 이제 보통이라면 결승전 앞두고 있는 팀들이나 뭐 이런 팀들 빼고는 웬만하면 좀 쉬는 기간인데 승강전 준비하는 팀들은 다 비강인 상태고 그러니까 승강전에 무슨 뭐 여유 있게 하는 것도 아니고 분명히 이거 끝나고 거의 바로 하니까
이경이 보고 있을 거예요.
당연히 보고 있죠. 예.
네.
분석도 많이 하고 있을 거고 예.
탑에서
1레벨에 이게 이렇게 됐네요.
As, oh, I'm distracted and I don't even see that Destroy almost died.
신나게 한번 좀 때렸고 이러면 정글로 서로 좀 많이 빨리 하겠죠. 빨리. 예. 비상. 실제 정글 동선도
And
그쪽으로
Destroy already going to be having problems in the top lane, it seems, as both junglers are going to go from the bottom side to the top side, but Beyond is going to be going a bit of a different path. Oh, Rich does have the level 2 on Destroy, has to be careful. Is he going to flash in for the third Q? No, he is not. Destroy now has level 2, and he's trading pretty well, I guess. He also does have the Doran's Blade.
타이밍이 그라가스도 강타 없어요.
Ooh, Beyond does find Winter. Neither of them have the smite, but Beyond can certainly beat Winter this early, and he's gonna chase him out of his own jungle. And he's gonna be forced to recall, and is gonna lose his blue buff. And unfortunately, Beyond already took his blue buff, so not gonna be able to trade anything for that. However, Winter can go straight for that bottom Scuttle Crab and at least get that, and Beyond is actually gonna take it a step further and take his Gromp as well. You know, might as well, you know, just treat yourself, you know what I mean? As we see, Destroy already forced a recall, and Winter is going to be spotted. Taking these Krugs, and you will see Gugur and FaZe go to deny the Scuttle Crab.
그라가스 역할이 시작부터 저희가 계속 중요하다고 말씀드린 이유가 조합적으로 1AP이기도 하지만 저 저마키아나 쪽도 그렇고 제이스 쪽도 그렇고 결국 그라가스가 개입해야 맛이 나거든요.
So we see Beyond trying to be a menace some more, but this time Winter's gonna body slam him and walk away, and Winter's gonna catch this XP mid lane so that he can get something in return. But right now, Beyond is just having his way with Winter right now, just completely out jungling him. As Destroy's gonna go in onto Rich, but Rich is gonna trade that right back. However, now that he's in range form, has to respect that. Does have the EQ, or now he has the EQ. He's gonna land it onto Rich as well. Thing is, though, has that Dorn shield and is basically gonna be able to. That combined with the E passive is gonna just be able to heal that up, and his regular passive just gonna be able to heal right back up. And that's the thing about Aatrox, is that you can take Dorn shield and pretty much be fine against ranged top laners for the most part. As Beyond's gonna get sped up and is gonna run into Winter and tank. Kuzan is there. But Beyond's gonna flash for safe precautions anyway. Doesn't want to get body slammed by the Predator Gragas, and we do see Rich starting to trade again with Destroy. Has forced Destroy to be out of mana, so he's probably gonna have to spend a lot of time in hammer form now. Rich is now level 6. Though Destroy will be level 6 here in just a moment as well, but Destroy hitting level 6 doesn't mean nearly as much as Rich hitting level 6. The Jace really just doesn't really have that level 6 power spike like other top laners usually do, and Rich can look to pop the ultimate.
전 경기 시청자분께서 했던 비유인 건데 미드 조이와 비슷한 당연인 것 같아요. 특정 선수한테 주면 미친 듯이 게임을 혼자 만들 수 있는 챔피언. 하지만 모두가 다 잘 소화하시는
And
목표를
we're gonna see Dynamics take this first dragon. And by the way, guys, 20 followers away from 2,000 followers. So if you're not following now, go ahead and follow. I'd love to hit that 2,000 mark. That'd be pretty neat. Also, if you... Oh. I'm gonna pause what I was saying, because it was almost a yikes from Googer, but nonetheless, we are gonna see Kuzan get the blue buff here. It's gonna get handed over to him. Beyond... Wait, what does Kuzan do? Just trolled Beyond a little bit there, but nonetheless, thanks for the follows, everybody. I want to get that Trundle skin really bad.
리치가 되게 여유 있는 건 맞아요.
그리고 본인은 집 갑니다. 이런 웨이브 손에도 당연히 누적이 되고요.
헬은 계속 또 들고 있을 거고. 전 그리고 이 코르키가 편한 게 아까부터 계속 눈에 띄는데 저마키 하나가 강점을 살려야 되는데요. 그걸 하기 위해선 그라가스가 필요하고, 근데 그라가스가 계속 말리니까 이게 힘이 안 살아나서 그렇고. 어쨌든 스피어 입장에서도 지금
You want Trundle skin? Why Spear not go Urgot top? Urgot's not really popular right now. He's kind of bad. Compared to like Aatrox and Jace, just doesn't really bring it. Now I want to, man. Why would you? Now I want to play Urgot. Man, Urgot was so fun. Urgot's so fun. I forgot about that champion. Why don't people play Urgot? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like just, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you why people don't play Urgot. But, ooh, Googer. Using the W there to be a nuisance, but we do see, oh, Zeus is going to come in and land the hook onto Beyond, but Googer is going to try to prevent some follow-up, but that is going to be the first blood going over to Spear Gaming, and Rich has gone in. But here comes Kuzan, does have the package. Rich healing back up thanks to some honey fruit. And he's going to use the package to split apart Spear Gaming. And Googer going to be using some abilities. That's a double kill for the Aatrox. The kill does go over to Destroy, but Kuzan's going to E over the wall and flash over as well. Winner forced to use the ultimate defensively. Can Kuzan catch him? He cannot. But we do see Vars using the ultimate on to Destroy. And overall, oh, Destroy still might be able to get away. Kuzan does still have a position on him. Destroy trying to find a way to get away here, but he is not going to be able to find it. Overall, it's going to be 3-2. Oh, he might be able to get away. Nope, he's going to go down. And that's going to be overall 3-2 in favor of Dynamics. And they're going to be able to pick up the Herald here. And there go any... That looked like a good fight for Spear at first, but just the counter engage was too strong, it seems. Yeah, that's true. Urgot does feel really bad if you're behind, and he's pretty bad early. I do see why people don't play Urgot, I guess. Also, I feel like just the champion's just not, like, he's not very strong. Oh, dude. I don't know, I just feel like he's just not strong. I've never been like, wow, this Urgot's carry. But nonetheless, we take a look at the replay here. Really good fight from Spear at first. But then I thought that would be a dead Rich, and that would have been the throw from Dynamics, but then Kuzan shows up with the package, and that was a really good package, and it just did a ton of work, and nice double kill from Rich there, and it would have been nice if Kuzan would have been able to get the kill onto Winter, but he's not able to get it. And we see the Vars ultimate being used by FaZe, and Destroyer pretty much just dies from there. Tries to run and make some plays, tries to deny some stuff, but overall, easy pickings for Dynamics in the end there. They did lose 2 members, but got 3 in return. Winter looking for the gank onto Kuzan, does have the exploding cask again. And Googer has arrived as well. How did that pillar I don't know, but the Predator is popped, and that's probably going to be Guger in trouble there. Does have the grit, though. Does he even have a chance to pop it? But he does have the stopwatch, and Rich is going to ult in. Does pop the grit, but it doesn't really do much, as he's now in danger from Destroy. Jaguar's going to be able to pick up the kill, as Zeus is also going to go down. That's a double kill for Kuzan. Looking for more, as Jaguar is certainly in trouble here. That's not the triple kill. It is going to be a kill going over to Fiez, and again, getting 3 members and only exchange for 1. Dynamics picking their fights very well, and that's going to be the Herald pop mid. Why Manamune and not Trinity and Corki? I think... Ooh, that's some nice poke damage coming out from Kuzan. It's easier... I think right now the state of Manamune is really strong. A lot... Wait, why didn't he clear the other one? I don't know. Also, he's going Halo Blades, and I think you prefer the Manamune if you're going Halo Blades, Corki. If you're going like, because I think he's trying to weave more. I think he's trying to implement auto attacks more, and you want to have the Manamune for that. To give you more AD to your auto attacks, I guess, is the logic behind it. I don't know. You get more on-hit damage with the Manamune. I don't know why you wouldn't. I feel like Nashor's Tooth would be better since your team is AD focused. You would. I feel like you would get. I feel like you do get a lot more benefits from the Nashor's Tooth if you went Nashor's instead of Manamune for the Halo Blade Squirky. But you also want it so you can spam spells in lane and not run out of mana. That's really just the biggest reason for Manamune anything, just so that you can spam spells in lane and not run out of mana. As Kuzan has another package. As Spear Gaming currently down about 2k gold and 3 kills, and Winter's still hanging around topside, but isn't going to be able to find anything. But we are going to see Kuzan walk into the river, going to look to help Beyond get the Scuttle Crab, and the package is going to definitely... Well, they don't see the package, but the fact that Kuzan has package pretty much zones Spear Gaming away from doing anything, just because he can threaten to pop that package down anytime. Am I the only one that thinks Guger is insane? No, I don't think he's insane. I think Guger's really good, but I don't think he's insane. I think he would be good, like... He would be a good support for like a bad LCK team. Like if an LCK team is having a really big problems with a support right now, like their support is just garbage, I think Guger would be a good option as like a sub. If you want to try him out, see how he does. I think he's good to have for like a bench support, I'd say. The support pool for CK is really weak this year. Nova, I think, certainly should be on a tier 1 team. Ooh, I'm going to pause that because here comes Winter, pops a Predator, but it's not going to be able to find anything. I think Nova is certainly deserving of being an LCK. Guger is a maybe. I think Minute should get a chance. I'd like to see what he can do with a chance in LCK, as we see. We're going to find the EQ on the Rich, but it's just going to do nothing. His Dynamics are going to clear out this tier 1 in the mid lane, and that's going to be 1 turret for them. Finally going to be able to get that first turret. As we look at the turret plating, it's going to be 480 gold for Dynamics and none for Spear Gaming. And
정도로 오늘 팀 다이나믹스 날카로운 모습들 그리고 안정적인 모습들을 연속해서 보여주고 있습니다. 그리고 분명히 이런 세트 서포트도 분명 구호 선수의 또 좋은 무기로
I disagree with the statement of CK teams are far apart skill-wise. I disagree with that. Well, I kind of disagree with that. I agree with it I disagree with it to an extent. If you have like the first and second team, or the second and third team, or the third and fourth team, and so on, then it's pretty close. The skill gap is pretty close. However, whenever you start to get like first versus third, or second versus fourth, like in this case, then the gap is pretty noticeable. Like you start to notice Destroy versus Rich. They both got kind of known enters in the top lane, but at least Rich has learned from his mistakes and has started warding in the top lane, to where Destroy hasn't started doing that. He hasn't started playing safe. He still plays very aggressive. Winter versus Beyond, you start to notice that Beyond does a lot more in the early game than Winter does. Tank versus Kuzan, you notice that Kuzan just is a lot smarter with his macro play. Mechanically is superior, and just every way is just a superior player. Jaguar versus... Well, Jaguar is a better player than FaZe, by far. Well, I wouldn't say by far. I wouldn't say by far. I would, but the gap is still noticeable. I'm gonna pause that though. You can't really tell these games because Spear Gaming is just inting away any chance. But like, if you look at Jaguar play throughout the season, you can see that his position team fighting is really excellent. Mechanically, he's really good. Kiting is really good. He's really good in lane with CSing. But he really thrives in team fighting. I would say that's Jaguar's greatest strength. I used to make fun of him because he used to expect a kite, like he used to just auto attack and stand still. But he's definitely gotten a lot better at kiting. But as you start getting towards like the first, like this is like the second versus fourth team, you start to notice the gap in the players. Like Zeus versus Guger. Guger is a really good at hook champions. Guger is not. That's the big gap between the two. There's also other intangibles that we don't know about. Like we don't know, we don't know about the chemistry with players. We don't know about who's shot calling and if the shot calling is good or bad. I mean, we can see it, but we can't hear it. Like we can't. It's hard to explain for shot calling. We can see the macro plays that they make, but we don't know who's making those calls. If it's a singularity decision or if it's a collective decision, as we're going to see Zeus going to be going in here for some reason. It just gets obliterated to nobody's surprise as now Dynamics... Oh! That's going to be Winter stealing that one away, actually. And that's what I'm talking about. Winter really good at stealing his objectives. And that's going to be the Mountain Drake going over to Spear Gaming. But Beyond's going to pop the Herald in the mid lane, and that is going to be a lot of work being put in now. If Guger can get the... Are they going to be able to get the Demolition? Yeah, that's a dead mid lane turret. And looks like they're going to give up on a second charge. They're just going to let that die. They just wanted to get the one turret and get out. As they're going to get the red buff too. Oh, this could be a very interesting fight in the jungle over this red buff. It's going to be smited by Beyond, and he's going to try to get away. And Spear Gaming are unfortunately not going to be able to catch him out. But really good job by Winter. Zeus did give his life, but Winter was able to get the dragon. As you do see, FaZe is going to catch the CS in the bot lane. And we're going to take a look at the replay there, and Zeus hooks in only to die. But then watch this, watch Winter here. Fantastic play from him to secure the dragon. Beyond didn't even get the chance to smite. And Winter. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, uh-oh. Wait a minute. I see an Oblivion Orb. I don't like where this is going. Winter has purchased an Oblivion Orb. Well, okay, so we do see the Trinity purchase for Kuzan. So yeah, you built Trinity regardless on Corki, but he built the Mana Immune first so he could have more spell spamming in lane, which is understandable. And now that he has the Trinity, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. I think you build, if I'm not mistaken, Nashor's Tooth next for the 40% cooldown. I might be incorrect. No, you build. He didn't go Fleet Footwork, which is where I'm unsure where the build goes from that point. If you go Fleet Footwork, I know you go Rapid Fire. But I would like to see if you go Halo Blades, what do you normally build next? Well, that was a remake. Oh, wait a minute. Kuzan's actually... Kuzan was playing Halo Blades Corki the other day in solo queue. But it was a remake, so I can't... Oh, no, he did. Yeah, he built the Mana Immune and the Trinity. Some people are going Essence Reaver. That'd be interesting. Essence Reaver would be really an interesting third item.
펠리오스가 예전에 비해 티어가 떨어진 건 여러 너프 영향이 제일 크긴 하겠지만
기본적으로 아펠리오스도 이제 초중반부터
As another game, we are seeing Spear Gaming struggling.
때려야 좋은 거지. 못 때리면 말단 꽝인데 못 때리게 하는 챔피언들이 요즘 좀 많아. 맞습니다.
Struggling to
영을 강제하는
take turrets here. They still have not taken any turrets. They did get a dragon though, so they're already looking better than game one, and they're getting kills.
그러니까 뭐 탱커 라인으로 정직하게 앞라인 때리기 싸움 이런 거 들어가면야 아펠리오스가 어마어마한 쾌적을 보여주겠지만 기사는 안 나오니까요.
21분이 지나고 있는 시점 1세트와 좀 비슷한 분위기로 흘러가고 있습니다. 중간에 드래곤을 한번 끊어내긴 했습니다만은 그것이 대세에는 큰 영향이 당장은 없어 보이고요. 서서히 오브젝트를 기다리고 있는 킹 다이나믹스 상대를 압박해 들어갑니다.
게이밍이 원래 한타를 참 잘하는 팀인 건 맞아요.
As we just see both these teams just kind of farming right now, and
전술을 만들기
nothing really happening. And
있는데 와 이거는 그래서 뭐
this is the farm state that we all know and love, but we do have the dragon coming up in 30 seconds. Smites are up for both junglers, but we do see a level advantage for Beyond. But as we saw last time, that didn't matter. Beyond or Winter was still able to steal the dragon.
이야기를 많이 해주시는데 예전처럼 3회째 무한의 대검을 연속적으로 가는 빌드 같은 경우엔 세 번째 코어에서 고연포를 가면서 그 무한의 대검의 크리 보정을 맞춰주면서 좀 딜을 끌어올리는 방식이었는데 1코어 무라마나가 들어가게 되면 세 번째 코어 때 인피를 가면 크리 확률이 너무 낮아서 딜 값이 떨어지다 보니까 선수들이 저렇게 고연포를 세 번째로 가는 빌드를 많이 활용을 합니다. 그러다 보니까 사실상 요즘은 그냥 인신기라고 저희도
As we're gonna see Beyond just hammer away at this dragon. And
엄청 세요 이미 괴물이에요. 대신에 그것 때문에 이속이 보완이 돼서 마관실을 빠르게 안 가고 그냥 일반 신발에서 고연포 쪽을 빠르게
And that is going to be the dragon going over to Dynamic, so they are going to take this to Soul Point. Spear Gaming were able to get one dragon, so they weren't forced to contest that one, but they are going to be forced to contest this next one.
그렇죠. 그러니까 안 나올 때는 단순한데 초중반 주도권 때문에 안 나오는 거예요.
네.
나올 때는 또 뭐 나중 가면 좋으니까 나오는 거고 뭐 그런 건데 그 방향성에 있어서 스피어 게이밍이 실패를 하고 나니까 제이스도 마찬가지고요.
I'm going to start calling Corky that helicopter dude. I love how people in chat are calling him helicopter dude.
뭐가 좀 좋으면
I'm just going to start calling him helicopter dude.
때도 나름 괜찮을 때도 있거든요. 맞습니다.
What if he has the corgi skin, so he's a corgi dude, isn't he? He's the corgi dude.
팀 속에 본인들이 월드
Also, it's not even a helicopter, it's an airplane. He's not on a helicopter. That name makes no sense.
생각보다 다이나믹스가
But we are going to see, oh, Winter is in trouble. He's going to go down, and I wonder if they're going to go Baron off of that now, is the question.
뚫렸어요. 자, 말 그대로.
They just killed the jungler, and they have the on-hit Var, or no, it's the poke Varus. I don't know why I thought it was on-hit Varus. But nonetheless, nope, they're just going to rotate to the top. They're going for a fight. They think that they're doing the Baron, and FaZe is going to throw out the ultimate on to Zeus. Can they get him, though, is the question. If they can pick off Zeus here, that would certainly cripple Spear Gaming, as they're going to be able to take the tier 1 turret in the top side, but nope. Ultimate just going to be wasted there by FaZe, it seems, and
무리해서 가루를 치고 있지는 않는데 여기 포탑 없거든요.
Farmer with the shotgun, he actually has a rifle. I don't know. Oh, Cougar flashing forward with the E there. Gonna find the grid on the Destroy as well, but Destroy's not gonna be able to go down. He's still going to live. Gonna be taking a lot of poke damage though, and now, okay, now they want to go Baron, now that they're satisfied with the damage that they've done to Spear Gaming, but I don't know if this is the time to do it now. Winter is alive again, and he could very easily steal this.
당장에 치진 않습니다.
But they have no vision.
경기를 보통 보고 계신
This is the
것처럼
problem. Oh, they're just gonna reset it seems. Okay. Well, at least they're baiting.
서라버,
At least they're baiting Spear Gaming.
샌드박스 그리고 뭐 그런 그리핀 같은 경우도 뭔가 누가 올라오든 좀 더 뭔가
The casters just said Sorable. Why are they talking about Sorable?
그런 의미도 있겠네요.
It's
지금은
not. Wait.
일방적이라서 맞습니다. 팀 다이나믹스가 그냥
Huh.
체급으로 앞서.
I guess we. I don't know. But who knows?
특별히 하는 것도 아니고요.
So we see Destroy and Rich
뱀픽도 뭔가 좀 다양해지고
facing each other off. Not going to be doing much. And
그런 그림을 좀 원하시는 분들도 계실 거고요. 하지만 오늘만큼은 어쨌든 지난 경기에 이어서 지난 엘미전에 이어서 다이나믹스 그냥 세다. 너무 강력한 모습을. 사실 뭐 정규 시즌 한 번씩 넘어지고 그랬거든요.
it's certainly looking like it's going to be a victory in favor of Team Dynamics. They have a solid lead right now.
그래서 뭔가 이
Sitting at about 7k gold, more or less.
목표로 해서 뭔가 폼을 계속 끌어올리는 모습, 끌어올리는 모습 그런 모습이 나오는 것 같기도 하고요.
만약 이대로 경기가 끝나서 다음 세트 이제 뱀픽을 하게 된다면
네.
이제 또 롤판에서 항상 나오는 그 3연 법칙에 따라서 아트록스, 바루스, 트런드. 그러니까 저 셋 중에 뭐라도
As we're just
만들어야 될 것 같아요. 스피어 게임.
watching both these teams try to prepare against any sieging or objective taking. Lots of vision being put around the map.
그런 측면에서 제일 큰 바루스를 둬서 바텀 주도권
Yawn.
잡는 거 오케이.
That is the state of this game right now, is yawn.
바뀌는 거 오케이. 탑에서 사실 세트랑 제이스를 가져갔으면 밀리는 상성은 절대 아니거든요. 일단 구도에 따라서 이게 약간 바뀔 수 있어도 근데 다 밀렸어요. 이거는 스피어 게이밍이 생각했던 뱀픽 구도가 완전히 게임에서 어그러졌다는 겁니다. 그럼 아트로스를 밴을 할 거냐 아니면 그냥 본인들이 탱커로 가드 올릴 거냐 선택을 해야 된다는 얘기죠.
이런 것도
As right now, we are going to see Dynamics start to set up a siege in the bot lane.
처에서 배회할 수밖에 없는 지금의 상황을 간접적으로 보여주고 있고요. 일본의 드래곤 영혼입니다.
But it doesn't look like it's going to go very far,
지금 다이나믹스는 무리하지
since they're
않겠다라는
just kind of dedicating members to just in pick positions right now.
들어가서
And
코르키가 일단
we do have the dragon up in 40 seconds. Rich does have teleport, so he can be top as long as he wants to be. Does have the Death Stance and the Black Cleaver combo now, so he's going to be very threatening in these team fights. Destroy does have the Man Immune finished.
느끼는 거죠. 내가 한 번에 터지지만 않으면 돼.
Oh, Guzan is running for a flank position
전멸도 있습니다.
with the package. Gonna pick up the red buff as well on the way. And ooh, Gugur taking a good amount of damage, and so did FaZe, but looks like they'll be fine. Oh, a ton of poke damage coming out from Fiaz there. Oh, Kuzan has such a good position on the package here. Is he gonna take it though? Hook, he has to use it defensively, but Zeus is gonna go down nonetheless, as now Rich is gonna pop the ultimate, is gonna go on to Tank. Can Tank get away here? Beyond is running up. When does he have the pillar? He has it now. Destroy gonna get pillared to the side, but he's gonna be fine. Winter able to pick up the kill on the backline, but now he's in trouble. Jaguar is about to kill Kuzan. He's gonna go down, and so far we're 2 for 2. But Spirit Gaming are very unhealthy compared to Dynamics, and that's gonna allow them to get this Mountain Soul. And Rich is gonna look to deny this red buff as well. Ooh, he might be in trouble if he's not careful. Oh, Destroy's gonna go on to him, getting it knocked over the wall. I don't know if he knocked over the wall or eat over the wall, but either way, he gets away, and he's gonna get the Mountain Soul, and that's going to be Soul obtained by Team Dynamics. Despite that hiccup earlier with Winter stealing the first Mountain Dragon, they are able to take the next two to give them the Soul. So we take a look at the replay here. Kuzan forced to use the package defensively. It was just tragic. I think he sidestepped the hook anyway. I think he would have been able to sidestep that. But nonetheless, use the package defensively. How did he end up getting picked off there? I have no idea. But as we see, Winter making a really good play on Gugur, and good job by FaZe flashing the package. Kuzan trying to go around, gets picked off by Jaguar, and it was 2 for 2. But Dynamics do get the dragon, and that's all they needed. So now they do have that Mountain Soul, and that will help them with the Baron attempt whenever they eventually get to that, whenever they feel like it. Something to note about the set support here is that normally we see the Omnistone set, but we are seeing Gugur run the Aftershock. He doesn't want to have any RNG, he just wants to dedicate to the Aftershock. As we see here, gonna be an engage from Spear Gaming, but that's the thing, is they have the Mountain Soul, and their AD poke is basically doing nothing, as we see Gugur gonna ult the Kiana and to the team, and FaZe is gonna pick up the kill there and find some poke onto Winter and do a lot of damage. Destroy. These EQs are doing peanut damage. It's like throwing peanuts at an elephant. It's doing nothing. As we see Dynamics gonna start up the Baron here. Winter, does he want to try to steal it, or is Kuzan gonna take him out? Winter has to flash away, and that's going to certainly hurt his cause for trying to steal this Baron. I think they have to concede it at this point. There's nothing they can do. They can maybe steal the the mid turret, but Rich is going to scare them away, and so is Kuzan. They only need 3 members for this Baron, is the thing. Now the Mountain Souls, so they can take their sweet time. Kuzan is going to come over to help them melt it, and that's going to be the Baron going over to Team Dynamics, as they're looking to take Game 2 to put this at match point already. As we take a look at the replay here. Really good play from Zeus. But unfortunately, not going to be able to do, or onto Zeus, I should say. I don't know why I said from Zeus. Really good play onto Zeus, but unfortunately he gets away. But luckily, Dynamics are able to clean up the rest of that fight. As now we see Jaguar and Winter farming the top side. Kuzan is getting a zoom in. Does have, okay, so he's building like he has the fleet footwork. I don't know. I thought you only go I thought you didn't go rapid fire if you went Halo Blades Corki. Who knows? Like, I looked at all the Halo Blade Corki Pro builds and none of them went rapid fire.
확실히 오늘 게임 양팀 간의 실력 차이가 좀 많이 나는 거는 명확한 것 같고요. 지금까지. 네. 다음 세트부터 뭔가 큰 변화를 주면 또 어떻게 될지 모르겠지만 이번 게임도 너무나도 원사이드다. 그만큼 또 팀 다이나믹스.
As we take a look now, is this 3-2 that Dynamics have set up, and this is just the name of the game when you have the Baron and the Mountain Soul, or any soul in general, is just choking the life out of the team. There's nothing they can do about it. They just have to watch as their base gets torn apart, but let's see if Spear Gaming want to take the initiative and try to look for a play here. We do see both inhibitors going down in the mid and bot lane. They're going to take this bot lane inhibitor and possibly rotate to the middle one. Looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to rotate to the middle one. Does Zeus want to try to find a hook? This is the question. Rich is by himself. Predator being popped by Winter, trying to get into the back line. Trying to find something. Oh, it takes a ton of damage from that poke, and unfortunately he's not going to be able to find anything with the Predator. As now Dynamics are going to reset and probably look to push in top next. Yep, and that's what they're pinging for. They're pinging for that top lane. Kuzan does have package again. He's going to pick that up. I love that skin, Corgi. It's a good one. Or Corgi. But nonetheless, Dynamics, if they win this match, this will be their 3rd consecutive appearance in a promotion tournament, which I think breaks a record. I don't think, for at least for CK teams at least. I'm sure that Jag has the record for LCK teams. I'd have to double check that. I don't think a CK team has appeared in 3 consecutive promotion tournaments and failed to from the CK side. I think CJ has had the record of 2 times, or a lot of teams have appeared 2 times in a row, but CJ had appeared 2 times in a row. And I think for total, I think the record is CJ and I think both CJ and Jenner have appeared 3 times in a row. I'd have to look. I don't think a team besides CJ. Actually, yeah. So this is going to tie the record for overall most consecutive appearances in the promotion relegation. I think will be a tie between Dynamics and CJ Entis. They've both appeared 3 times in a row. Ooh, Zeus throwing out the hook, and Fies throwing out the ultimate, not able to find anybody, but that is going to be the top inhib taken. Now, all your base belong to us, says Team Dynamics, as now they're rotating onto the Elder Dragon. They're going to reset first, potentially, it looks like. And they're going to start this up without Fies there, so this is a 4v5 that they're opting to fight. Well, not really, it's a 4v4, because Destroy has to stay in the base, and We are going to see Dynamics turn away from the Dragon and look for a fight here. Let's see if they can find it, though. Teleport coming in from Destroy. Cougar taking really low, but he does still have that grit. Doesn't pop it, though. And now Dynamics are on the run. This is the fight that Spear are looking for, but here comes the Varus. He's here. Cougar going in, gonna eat them in. Pops the grit, finds a kill. And now Dynamics are cleaning up. And that's certainly going to be the end of the game. As they're saying, forget the Elder, we'll just end the game, and that's going to be GG for Team Dynamics as they're able to take the second game, now bringing this to match point already, only 2 games in. And Spear Gaming are looking to get eliminated from playoffs. GG for Team Dynamics. And we are going to match point game 3. Oh, wait.
전 경기가 27분 경기였거든요. 네. 이번 경기는 중간에 드래곤 끄는 것과 더불어서 대치 상황 길어지면서 10분 정도가 늘어나긴 늘어났는데 내용적으로는 전 경기보다 어떻게 보면 더 처참한 일방적인 경기. 청어로 돼 있죠. 아 이게 힘들지를 못했어요.
그렇습니다. 1세트의 어떤 그 시작이라고 한다면 저희 와드의 어떤 그 역할이 컸다라고 한다면
And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are now at match point, and Dynamics are on blue side next game, so it's looking like it's going to be a 3-0. But you never know, we could see a reverse sweep. We've seen, I think actually only a year ago, last spring, there was a reverse sweep. APK took the 2-0 lead over VSG, and then they came back and lost 3-2. So we've seen reverse sweeps in CK. Those have happened plenty of times. However, the biggest thing about that reverse sweep is that VSG had a 10-man roster, and it took them 3 games to figure out which roster was the optimal one. And once they figured it out, they just ran away with the match. And that's not the case here for Spear Gaming. They don't have a 10-man roster. This is their optimal lineup. And their optimal lineup is struggling very significantly against Team Dynamics. So it's going to take a lot more than just some substitutions to take a win here. Spear Gaming need to figure out what's going wrong with the top lane. They need to figure out why they're losing this early game so hard. It's mostly the top lane, I think, is the biggest thing. Top lane and not putting Jaguar in the position to win these games. I think we've usually seen Winter pay a lot of attention to the bot lane, but he can't do that because top is just inting away the lead, and he has to pay attention to top lane to even have a chance of winning these games. And even with that, they're still losing. So we'll see what Spear Gaming are able to pull together during this break. But in just a moment, we're going to be taking a look at the final replay and then the post-match damage. And taking a look at that replay, it looked like that was going to be the fight that Spear needed to maybe turn around this game. It looked really good for them at first. Like right here, it looked really good for them. And everybody was low. But then Varus arrived, and then Cougar went in, and yeah, it was just big GG from there. They let the Mountain Drake, or the Mountain Soul shields reset, and they were able to run away with the game from there. As we take a look at the post-game damage, and destroying Jaguar did a lot of damage, but it was just not enough. That tank was just sandbagging that game, it seems. He was very heavy. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be right back. We're at match point. Can Dynamics pull off another 3-0 sweep, or will we see Spear Gaming start to rally the comeback and attempt a reverse sweep? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.